Welcome back to Reality Screen with Mac and John. Real talk, real people, real classy. Wait, classy? There is nothing classy about those two idiots.
Yum, yum, yum.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Episode 2.
Welcome to us.
I'm excited to be here. Diablo 4 released last week, and I've talked to 0 people.
Well, first of all, welcome to the podcast. I'm Don. Somebody wants to get right into it.
I need to talk to people.
I've been talking to myself in the mirror for weeks.
Constantly. I've just been looking at this fucking video game for the past week. Mindless Throne.
Yeah. How many hours do you have in so far?
50.
When did it come out?
In a week?
In a week? Well, okay. I mean, that's already a full-time job with overtime.
Keep in mind, I do have a 40 hour a week job.
You got to do what you got to do. I mean,
Exactly.
You got to fight the demons both virtually and, realistically.
I'm getting it in now, so when I do get married and have kids, I won't be able to do this anymore. So,
well, hopefully,
yes.
No, I mean, like, hopefully she'll be cool with it. As far as gaming,
I'll take anything at this point. Anything.
Well, I'll be right over there.
I might go on one of those Russian bride websites. I don't know.
No. Go to farmersonly.com.
Farmers Only. We're gonna be like, you see that movie Hall Pass? It's like go to Applebee's.
Buddy, hold on. You brought up Hall Pass. I actually, I was best man at my buddy Brandon's wedding, and he was the best man at our wedding.
Okay.
Yeah, big guy. Not big guys in there. Anywho, so when he first met his now wife, we were at Northwest Community College. What up? Fuck you, Mississippi. Shout out, fuck you, Mississippi.
That's the school I went to. Fuck Mississippi.
All of us went there. But anywho, so he had this class, and I remember he was like, "Hey, I got this girl. She's a nerd. She's, she can draw too. She's into the culture and shit." I'm like, "All right, cool, bet." And then he's like, "You want to come with me to meet her?" Well, one day he and I were hanging out, and at his dad's house, and he said, "Have you ever seen Hall Pass?" I was like, "No." So he starts it, and then he's like, "Oh, you want to meet Brittany? We're gonna go to McDonald's." And so we stopped Hall Pass, met her, and I never watched the movie. And I brought it up during my best man speech. I literally started the story with like how they met and how we started watching Hall Pass, and then I went through this whole like tear jerker, speech of how much I love them and how proud I am and how happy I am for them and how much they mean to me and all this horse shit. And I end the speech with, "And I've never watched Hall Pass." I felt like it killed. And I got a good.
I was there.
No, that was at my buddy's wedding. You weren't at his wedding.
Oh, your wedding. I thought it was your wedding.
No. Why would I give a speech at my own wedding?
I don't know.
Hey, y'all, look how great I am.
Your guys' wedding was fucking awesome.
Was it?
It was adorable. I love the lightsaber salute that you guys went through.
That was Brandon. That was because he has all those lightsabers. He's so cool. Shout out Brandon. I love you if you
would
listening
love
to
to
this.
meet Brandon.
He technically you have. He collects Hot Toys. So he's a collector.
Hot Wheels?
Hot Toys. You don't know what Hot Toys are?
Brand?
Look them up. Hot Toys are I don't want to say figures. I don't want to call them. They're collectibles. They are high end. Just look at them, my guy. You can't call them action figures. High end. We're talking about depending on which one. Yeah, there you go. Look at how beautiful these
are. They like? Oh, I'm in line. A lot of people are on this website.
There's probably a something going on. You can just do images. You don't even have to go to the website.
So do they do like ultra realistic?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm talking about, yeah.
Oh.
Well, that one isn't. No, that's not it. That is not it at all. That is Hasbro.
Fuck GameStop.
That is yeah. Like
here's one. Here's an actual hot toy.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
you get in on that? Yeah,
God.
dude. And you can pose them, and I literally he has like walls of these. He has Star Wars, Marvel. It's so like whenever I go hang out with him or go see him when I go visit Memphis, I usually take pictures of his hot like his collection because it's so freaking cool. And kind of jealous of it, but that is an addiction I do not need to get into. I don't
There
know if they have a
is,
custom one.
speaking of like custom stuff, I almost bought this
Ooh.
because it's Keanu Reeves.
Got
Like
it.
this wall over here, I created this space. I'm just gonna have it's gonna be a Constantine wall.
Oh, they're gonna say it's gonna be all
But
Keanu
now,
Reeves stuff, and I was like, I completely support
no,
this.
no, I love Keanu Reeves. He's
Of
not my
course,
favorite actor. If I was gonna have a wall for an actor, it'd be Leonardo DiCaprio, but or Tom Cruise.
I don't know who that
But
is. I've never been on
Sarah's
a cruise.
favorite actor. Um, but we ended up getting this awesome Spider Verse standee, and you have a pop out of Miles and Spider Gwen and the logo, and that's actually going to go there now. So
Hell yes.
it's going to be
If
it's
there's
great.
ever any Spirit posters for that, that is one that I need.
Oh, they gave us 10 of them.
Only like for the whole store, for the whole theater.
Bro, we usually get 2 for superhero movies, but for this
Oh,
movie, they give us 10. When I grab a spare one, I will get it for you.
please and thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and put in my dibs before. I'm sure the other ones have the other guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and put in my dibs.
I'm in charge.
That's right. That's right. You are in charge, Daddy. I am the boss. So I want to tell you real quick about
Yes.
this work thing. So for the
Your
listen,
job?
no, about this job I'm leaving. I'm gonna vent about this crap real quick.
Okay, please.
So, I'm not gonna say the company because we have loved ones in said company, but it is a toxic company now.
We're slowly taking over.
Yeah, and I made my decision. I have never, excuse me, I have never felt better about my intuition than I do right now, and it's because of today.
What's that?
So this guy, this sneeze, as I like to say. So first of all, he came into the company with thinking that he's king shit of fuck mountain. He never introduced himself. He never was like,
Is that the
"Hi."
guy that said, "I don't care if you have
Yeah,
families
same
and
guy,
other obligations"?
same guy.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, same guy. So he came in, never introduced himself, kind of just like assumed that we knew who he is, which sure we did, but at least shake my hand and say
Out
hi.
of respect.
I'm asshole McGee. But instead, yeah. But anyway, not he's being paid too much. Whatever they're paying him, he's being paid too much to lose the company. Probably hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions. Literally,
Bring over Mike back.
he's complete. They can't pay him enough to come back.
I
If they
can-
brought him
I
back, I'd
understand.
stay. But anyway, so today he brings in a new guy. It seems like a nice guy. But turns out, he first of all, he's from South Carolina. Turns out he used to work with him in South Carolina. So he's moving from South Carolina to Michigan.
Wait, well,
No, shut up.
no, he
No,
used to work with who?
the guy, okay, the sneeze guy. I'm not gonna say his name. Fuck it, Matt. Matt brought in this guy today to introduce him to us.
Another guy. Okay.
Another guy, a new guy. Yeah, sorry, a new guy that he's bringing in from where he used to work. He used to work with this guy in South Carolina, and he's bringing him from South Carolina to Michigan to work for him, and he's hiring him in as a manager for whenever we move to this central lab. Now, the thing is, you have people that have decades of experience that you are stepping all over. The job was never posted, and he's giving this guy a job. Um, Outside hires are fine, but since I don't trust this guy already, this it doesn't sit well. So anyway, like in the words of the great late Billy Joel, I'm moving out.
Respect.
Respect.
Aren't there laws though that prevent just giving people promote? Like, doesn't there have to be an open applicant period?
Probably. But I mean, this guy is a misogynistic piece of shit.
Yeah.
He, like, literally everyone in the company has complained about him.
Hmm.
He's literally fucking the company over big time. To
How
where
old is he?
I would guess he's in his 50s. And he's a short white man that I would love to just deck in the schnoz. Pretty
But
hardcore.
you don't have to deal with that anymore.
As of Monday, no.
We're
Actually,
moving on up
yeah.
to the east side
in
in the sky.
That's right. I'm going to heaven. But no.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's a lot of mixed feelings. But after today, I mean, of course, I'm saying my farewells to people that I know and love. There are good people in this company that I love dearly. Some that I consider my best friends. But I have to remind myself that I'm not leaving them. I'm leaving the company. And these people like Nick, Eric, Lindsay, shout out to all of you if you're listening. I love them dearly, but they all know, they all understand, which is great. So anywho,
Balba family.
a lot, yeah.
You got the best little kid in the world.
Well, he's the bee's knees, man. He's the bee's knees.
I love that.
He's the
kid, man.
bee's knees. He's the Tommy Lee. No.
Where are
Bobby
we
Lee.
going?
I meant to say Bobby Lee. He's little. He's an Asian comedian.
Speaking of Bobby Lee, Bad Friends is probably my all-time favorite podcast.
Yeah,
I can't stop watching.
I've seen clips of it, and it's funny.
It's Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino. It's a perfect combo.
Perfect combo. Like a
So
little bit of
good.
Mac and John in the
Watch
mix.
them if you want to get that depraved, we can.
What do you mean depraved? Depraved of what?
Sometimes they get a little depraved.
I don't know what you mean.
Like, not Howard Stern 1990s Howard depraved, but they can get a little out there.
Oh, isn't like raunchy?
Yeah.
I mean, if it comes naturally, I don't give a toot. I really
Don't give a toot,
I
bro.
don't give
That's
a
not
toot.
where we start. I'll tell you what. I've been dying to show
No,
you. This
there's this guy. I think his name is Tom McGovern. I showed this to someone at work today, but he has a series that he does called Good Bad Name, Bad Bad Name. You would love it. You would love it. But anyway, wicked game to play. Yeah, I've seen this. I love.
Have you?
I've seen clips of it, and I had to look away.
I watched it for an hour straight, just on repeat.
And
Oh, and then they did a live. Some YouTube channel invited them to play it live, and it was just as good.
Oh, Tenacious D is extremely talented and underrated.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Jet Black, Kyle Gass, their backing band. Like I've been seeing clips of them playing live, and it's just, I love it.
It's incredible. They're extremely talented.
Jet Black never disappoints, ever.
I don't think it's going through. Okay, thing to say. This way.
There it is. Also, classic song.
I wish they would cover the whole thing.
Yeah. I don't know if you're going to agree with this, but Him does a great cover of this.
Who?
Him.
I love that. It's an all-female band, right? No. I'm
Him.
thinking of Haim.
Billy Velo. Bam Margera's favorite band of all time back in the day.
I've never listened to him.
I say look up
Best song right now.
look up their cover of this, just to kind of, not to compare them to Tenacious D, just HIM. Yeah, right there. Oh, take that off.
It's like the top search. That's
probably because
crazy.
of this.
All right, let's listen. Oh my god, how old is this? 13 years?
Yeah, nice and quiet, yeah. Yeah.
Was this The Darkness?
Yes and no.
It looks like what's his name? Billy Idol decided to do like progressive rock.
Who?
Girl.
Red day for white wedding. Oh, they actually did a cover of Rebel Yell. Yeah.
No. Oh. Nah, Jack Black better.
That's fair. I just wanted
Just because
to.
his is more. I don't know. I like the video game song. Did you watch this?
No.
All right, Mr. Beast, I love you, but just
He apparently had.
You haven't watched this? Oh, this came out like a week ago.
Yeah, I haven't seen it
I don't play video games.
yet. Yeah. Yeah, that dude killed me immediately. Rots. Ooh. That's such a good game. Oh, this is so cool.
When are we getting a new Tenacious album?
Oh, that's a good question. I love him so much.
I love when he goes into acapella.
Oh, yeah.
It does something.
Oh, yeah.
Kills me every time.
All right. So, Across the Spider-Verse.
Let's hear it. I don't care about spoilers.
You don't care about
Lay it on.
spoilers. So, let me preface this by say, fuck the internet. Because of course, it came out Friday, technically,
Yeah.
and I saw it last night, which is Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I tried so hard to avoid spoilers, but thanks because of Facebook and Instagram, I'm just scrolling through, and I see something. And so yesterday at work, I was like, Nick. I was like, I saw that somebody I have tattooed on me is possibly in the movie.
Wait.
And he said that he can neither confirm nor deny that, which obviously means, yeah. And then I said, it wasn't from the movie, but I saw a picture of him in a suit.
Toby? Was it Toby?
I'm not talking about Toby.
Spoilers, guys. Spoilers, guys.
Spoiler alert. I'm not talking about Toby. There's
Andrew?
What?
Andrew?
You get a glimpse of Andrew and Toby, but that's not it.
Oh, nice.
That's not it.
Okay.
I can go ahead and tell you what that moment is if you want.
I saw the ending with the Prowler, and then he ended up being the Prowler in a different universe.
Okay.
That's the issue with working in the movie theater.
Yeah.
I have to wait in the theater to greet people out. I see the ending.
But having said that, that doesn't really give you a whole lot because there's still so much in between. But anyway, so I was like, if this is one of my favorite people, and if he's in it, then this will become one of my favorite movies of all time. And that person, Donald Glover, Childish Gambino.
That's what?
So, do you remember in Homecoming? He's in it. He's in Spider-Man Homecoming, right?
Yeah, I remember.
And he mentions having a nephew in Brooklyn.
Yeah, Miles.
Meaning, who would that be?
He's the Prowler.
So you see, I'm not going to tell you the scene, but pretty much you see Donald Glover in a Prowler suit. And
was this live action? It was, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh wow!
When I tell you that,
was he shirtless?
No, unfortunately not.
Unfortunately
not. But yeah, so Donald Glover, I respect and love him so much as a comedian, actor, writer, artist in general, nerd, everything. Donald Glover, if you somehow listen to this, I have you tattooed on me. and I love you. Um, yeah, and it's the whole Donald Glover for Spider-Man thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it kind of derived from that.
that's incredible.
Well, there wouldn't be a Miles Morales without Donald Glover
Why do you say that?
because I think it was during Amazing Spider-Man era, maybe when that movie was coming out. They were like, who's gonna be the new Spider-Man, and then Twitter was like, Donald Glover for Spider-Man, like hashtag Donald Glover for Spider-Man. He's like,
I remember that movie.
yeah. So
Yeah. It's a little old now.
that birthed Miles Morales pretty much.
It's great to see Miles in the movies.
Yeah.
You got the video game coming out at
What?
the end of the year.
Oh,
You got
Spider-Man 2.
Yes, I'm excited for that.
When does that come out exactly?
Won't be last gen.
Huh?
Won't be last gen. Time to upgrade, bud.
That I know that you're speaking the truth, but my wallet doesn't appreciate that shit. Who knows?
Time to upgrade.
Once I pay off some debt that I've accumulated, I plan on upgrading some things. But my plan actually is to be honest with you, I kind of would like to pay off my debt and then help Katie with hers. Help her
Absolutely
tear that shit down, so that we can be free of that. Yeah.
Caitlin is my sister and his wife.
Ah, spoiler alert. Oh, we're not doing this. Is in that podcast. Speaking of which, it's kind of funny because you're like, yeah, I don't think she can do it. Meaning Sarah, she can do the pod. Literally the next day, I see her at work. She walks up to me. She goes, "Hey, I don't think you can do the podcast." And I go, "That's okay. We kind of."
I've been talking to her about doing a podcast for 2-3 years.
Yeah,
since
I know.
started. It sucks. I love Sarah, and I thought and I knew she would add like a great.
Oh,
great
absolutely.
addition to it.
All the love to Sarah, and it's bad timing, unfortunately.
She's got some stuff going on.
She's got a lot of stuff going. Is that a Across the Spider-Verse cup?
No, this is a Fast 10 cup.
Ah, okay.
If you haven't seen it yet, go see it, guys. If you like Fast 10, if you don't like the Fast series, don't go see it.
That's a pretty simple way to put it.
I'm being straight with you. Now, if you like Jason Momoa, go see Fast 10. That movie was incredible. He stole the show every time.
Yeah, Aquaman. Look, so we visited your dad, I don't know, probably a month or so ago, whenever that was. And one night we were watching Fast 8, I think.
Yeah.
Whatever the
Fate
one.
of the Furious? Fate of the Furious?
I can't remember which one it was, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But it.
John Cena, or was it Charlize Theron?
John Cena.
Okay, Fast 9.
Okay, Fast 9. Okay, so we were watching that one, and I was already like tired, and I was like, they're okay. They're okay. So I watched Fast 1, Fast 2 Furious, maybe Tokyo Drift, but I kind of fell out. Yeah.
Those are the classics. Those are the must watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, R.I.P. Paul Walker.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to a beautiful man. Anywho, so I'm like, you know what?
I real quick, I don't mean to cut
You're good.
I'd like to tell you this. You want to know how I knew Paul Walker had dandruff?
Don't say it. I know what you're going to say. Don't say it. Say it.
Because his head and shoulders were in the glove compartment.
I almost just popped on my hair.
It was the greatest joke. I don't know who told me that. But it was a comedian.
That's
It's the funniest bit.
Damn the internet. Well, fuck what I was going to say. No, I was just going to say, like, I was like, they're watching
All
it.
the first 3.
Yeah, probably, maybe more. But we're watching it, and I was like, I got a headache. I'm going to go to bed, whatever. So I go shower, and I come out, and I come back to them being in space, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm going to bed.
Dude, Tyrese Gibson and Ludacris were floating in a DeLorean in space, bro. Let me tell you something. Vin Diesel. If people thought Stephen King was disturbed, I think Vin Diesel's disturbed. They went to fucking space, bro. They were just floating in space with jet rockets on a DeLorean. Oh.
They're like, where else can we take this? Let's go to fucking space.
That's why I love these fucking movies, man. That's why these movies make 500, 600 million worldwide. They're just,
I mean, they're fun to
so
watch.
entertaining.
Don't get me wrong, but I was just like, what is this shit?
That's when you know you're about to watch a banger fast movie.
And also, I think that was the night that we watched Guardians 3 bootleg.
Bootleg?
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure Fast 9, whatever, worked beautifully, like no whatever.
Yeah.
But this one, of course, it was like, kept pausing. And so I was emotionally drained from that.
Guardians was a pressing movie.
It was
But overall,
satisfying.
enjoyable. I honestly, though, I think the first two were better, but yeah.
Really? I'd
Yeah.
say, I'd say 1 and 3 are tied for me, and then 2. But
So you said the third one and then 1 and 2?
I think, sure.
If we're talking about structurally, story-wise,
Mhm.
how well it's written, 3 is definitely going to be first.
Yeah.
I mean, James Gunn is one of the best directors.
There's so many amazing moments in that movie too.
He saved Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
He's about to save DC.
Yeah.
Please God. The guy's good, and not only that, he's given like $1 or $2 million budgets to make great movies like Slither or The Belko Experiment.
Wait a minute. He made Slither?
You didn't know that?
I want to know if this is the same movie I'm thinking.
Slither.
Is Slither the movie that came out in
Michael
probably...
Rooker. The Yondu.
No, I know who Michael Rooker is. I'm just trying to think about who... I want you to show me the movie that you're talking about, and then I'll tell you the movie I'm talking about. Because... Oh my god, this movie
was incredible. It had Nathan Fillion in it, Elizabeth Banks, Michael Rooker.
This is not what I'm thinking
And not
about.
only that, it's the amazing, perfect balance between horror
Wait!
and comedy.
This is not it.
James Gunn is a genius. Nathan Fillion.
Don't let him in your mouth!
If you haven't seen it, it's a classic.
Oh, Pam.
Jenna Fisher.
Slug.
Great cast. It's old, man.
That is a great cast. 2006. That was first year of high school. I remember seeing that.
You remember that?
No, I never saw, but I remember seeing that. Man, I can't. Uh-oh. Yeah, Slither.
If I
Wow.
didn't get sick that Saturday and I actually got to meet Michael Rooker like I paid for.
No.
I don't think I talked to you about this.
No.
Friday, I show up to Nick's place.
Yeah.
Because I thought we were supposed to go Friday. He was talking about Saturday. I'm waiting out at his house about 30 minutes. I'm like, bro, where you at? He's like, I'm at work. We're supposed to go Saturday, not Friday. I was like, fuck. So I went back. I ended up getting 101 fever
What the fuck?
night and fucked up my whole Saturday.
What'd you do?
I took time off. I don't know. I didn't talk to anybody. Oh, I wasn't looking, walking, breathing on anybody.
I didn't touch anybody.
I didn't go to the store.
I didn't smell anybody.
I did order pizza. Maybe the
Damn.
pizza guy. She looked kind of ratchet.
Were they missing teeth?
No, she's old, and if you're really old, like in your 60s and working, delivering pizzas, life's not going too well.
Look,
Okay.
I've worked with some people
I know.
in pizza.
Pizza guy, I know.
And lovely people. These the people that I worked for. But having said that, this one person in particular that I'm thinking of, no one else liked her. She loved me because I let her get away with shit. So it's like, whatever. But she gave me food, so I didn't really care.
I don't think my pride wouldn't let me.
Oh, absolutely.
Wouldn't allow you to be my superior. just a pride thing. No offense, I love you more than anything. But I feel like you would have been an incredible boss if I was like younger than you. You know, you were like my boss. I think I would have loved the hell out of you.
All right, so you're just saying just
So you
because I'm
would've been
younger than you wouldn't?
It's a pride thing.
Okay.
You know,
Isn't your
Yeah.
boss younger than you?
2024.
You shut the fuck up. Not on this podcast.
I'm kidding. You
already voted for him
Trump
once.
or Biden. Yeah, my boss is literally 10 years younger than me. She's 24. But she's incredibly smart. She's awesome. She's very good at her job. The only downside, she's like K-pop.
No comment.
She leaves every other weekend to go to a concert in Chicago, some K-pop band.
Fuck.
She goes like almost every other week.
I will say though, to be able to just go to fucking Chicago every other weekend to go see something you love, that's cool though. I'll give her that.
I don't
That's
know right now. Chirac? I don't want to go to Chirac right now.
what?
Motherfucking shooting people.
You go to the Shinedown?
I don't want to go to Chirac.
Is that Chicago?
Yeah, it's Chicago.
I've never heard that.
Well, if you stay in the specific.
I really wish I could remember the name of the movie. I can't. I can't remember anyone that's in it, but I remember the main guy is weird as hell looking. It came out, I want to say, in like I was working at. Is when I first started working at Papa John's. Is probably the first. So it's probably like 2010, 2011. No, and it has this. No, Jake Gyllenhaal. Bernie Gots.
Nightcrawler's so good.
Jake Gyllenhaal is handsome.
Yes, he is.
Second of all, I do technically have a Jake Gyllenhaal tattoo. Third of all, I can't. You would know the guy too if you saw him. It was a weird look. He looks kind of like Sid
Tell
the
me
Sloth.
the story. Tell me the story.
Okay, so he's a scientist, I think, and he pretty much develops this other being that I don't like this artificial being, like this alien-looking thing. So it's kind of close to that. And he's like, is how it would talk, kind of, or sound. Like it started as like a little embryo kind of thing, and it turned into this thing. And I made a joke. I remember I was like, it's gonna fuck both of them because there's like a husband and wife, and it did.
Wait, was it when they spliced the DNA
Splice!
of a girl
Spice,
and a fucking creature?
spice.
Bro, Splice was a crazy
Yes,
fucking
yes, yes, yes,
movie.
yes, yes, yes.
Splice was a crazy movie.
Adrian Brody,
bro.
dude looks weird as hell.
Adrian Brody has, she tried to have sex with him. I think. I don't think she actually.
No, she fucked both of them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a Dark Castle movie. Okay, I'm not surprised anymore.
I remember. This is one of those.
This movie was so disturbing.
Yeah, 2009. Okay,
I saw
whatever.
it in theaters.
Me too.
Yeah, I snuck out there and watched it with my brother.
Joe. Yeah, that dude with the big ass nose.
There you go. Look how young he looks.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. Look at that haircut.
Every now and then I'll think about this movie.
Because it's disturbing.
It was so fucking weird. And I'm pretty sure they even he's like, no, it's my baby. And then he fucked
Hold
it.
on. I've got to see what everybody's saying. This movie went from 0 to 1.
Yeah, it really did.
This was damn good. Disturbing as fuck.
I saw this when I was 10. Scarred me for life, man.
Yeah. It sticks with you. I was fucking 19. No, 20.
Yeah.
I still think about it. And then when she starts trying to do the sexy, you're kind of like, oh God.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no. I was just agreeing. No.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, look, she's like, yeah, this is our daughter. We're so, yeah. And then she hooks up with both of its parent units.
I think it's called grooming.
Oh my God.
Don't show it Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, for a second it looks like 11 from Stranger Things.
I think this is Jeffrey Epstein's favorite movie.
He probably directed it. Yeah.
Yeah, right before he died.
Not R.I.P. Fuck you. Piece of shit.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
I know he didn't kill himself, though.
I don't give a shit. Good. If you are okay with any sort of predatory anything.
Aggressive sexuality.
Yeah.
Outer species sexuality and hardcore. If you like bestiality, this is your movie, guys.
I legitimately started getting into Jeffrey Epstein, and you were talking about the movie. I was like, if you're okay with predatory anything, I was like, go fuck yourself. And then you're still talking about the movie.
If you're any U.S. politician, you'll love this movie.
Ooh, or
All right,
part of the Catholic Church.
I gotta turn the PlayStation on. Supposed to go kill something in Diablo 4.
Um,
That's all I've been playing is Diablo 4. That's
Yeah.
all I've been thinking about. That's all I want to play. I have a meeting tomorrow.
Oh, that sucks.
An in-person meeting. I have to go to corporate.
Where's that?
Bloomfield Hills.
How far of a drive is that? Like 30 minutes?
Fucking hell.
Look it up.
Okay, all right. It's aggressive.
No, man. I like to know where I'm going way before I even go. My brain is wonderful like that. Where I worry about little shit that really doesn't
here it
fucking
is.
matter.
Woodward.
Oh.
I love Woodward.
Woodward.
The Woodward Dream Cruise. 34 minutes.
What's happening?
34 minutes.
Oh, 34 minutes? Okay.
Not that bad.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. So Mike is going to play Diablo
As we
4
talk.
as we talk. And I'm going to start touching myself.
I have to check out Spider-Man. I've just been so lazy watching movies now recently.
Yeah.
Because they get unloaded onto Plex so quickly now.
That's fair.
Like I watched Mario yesterday.
I haven't seen it yet.
I thought it was great. It's on Plex. I thought it was great.
Beautiful. I'm going to watch that soon.
Yeah, it was awesome. I thought both I know everybody was worried about Chris Pratt when he was announced, but he did a great fucking job. Charlie Day was hilarious. There was a little I'll tell you one thing. My favorite thing, because I don't like Mario games. You know this. I just don't like
because I don't. You're a hateful
guy,
person.
But I love Luigi.
Luigi number 1.
Luigi's Mansion was the first Nintendo like Mario Brothers game that I actually beat and loved on GameCube.
So
greatest system ever made. GameCube. Fuck 64.
Well, I'm not gonna say fuck 64, but I will agree with you that GameCube is probably one of my.
I'll give 64 Pod Racers. Okay, I had Pod Racers.
Hey,
007.
You gotta appreciate for the stepping stone that it is in gaming. Okay, because you got 64 bits in that bitch. Okay, 64 bits in the bitch. Put that on a T-shirt.
Bits.
See, you got 64 bitches.
GameCube could do it on mini discs. All right, get out of here with that 64.
I'm not arguing with you between 64 and GameCube. I fucking love both of them. But GameCube is obviously superior. Plus, you have like NBA Street, NFL Street.
You know what
NBA Street 3, you could play as Mario and Luigi and maybe Peach and dunk on bitches.
You know what my brother and I used to do all the time with 007? We would play Vents and literally just remote mines.
Yeah.
That is it. We would literally just sit there, throw the mines, and then wait for the other person to go, fuck. Just keep pressing.
Don't screen cheat. Don't screen cheat. No peeking.
No screen cheat.
No screen cheat.
Hey, it was hard to not do that sometimes.
Good times though, man.
I think the first thing I ever bought though was on 64. First game I ever bought.
Yeah.
It was $34.99. It was Madden 99.
How do you remember the price?
You just remember that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know? Do you not remember the first game for yours that you ever bought?
The first game that
money?
My own money. I don't think it's this one, but this randomly came to mind. I remember it was maybe allowance money. Well, I didn't really get allowance. We're broke as fuck. Doing chores or whatever around the house. I remember being so excited for freaking. It was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for Game Boy Color or GBA, one of the two.
Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah, I don't know what, but I was huge into Harry Potter when I was at that age, and I've always loved handhelds. That's why I love the Switch so much too. I love anything I can take with me, and especially like on road trips, I always loved having my Game Boy. I had to have my Game Boy, had to have them batteries, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Got to have that light so you can see in the dark. I remember having one that was like a little snake and you could bend the cord to get exactly how you wanted it. And, you know.
That was the best way to play it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I have something to give you.
Oh, is it a kiss?
Everyone knows my friend. I think I talked about it last podcast. My friend passed away
Yes.
about a month ago,
R.I.P.
and he gave me something, but I don't think I would appreciate it as much as you would appreciate it.
Match.
So I'm gonna give it to you.
What are you about to do? Well, I'm going to entertain the listeners right now. Now, this is a story all about how I turned my pretty big out. Yeah, I ruined it. I'm sorry, guys. So he just left the room. He's probably going to edit this out. He just bought the biggest dildo I've seen in my life. Gosh dang. How did you fit that in here?
The biggest. All right, now it needs to be cleaned a little bit, but this is actually a rare system.
Michael, I literally had the same one. Oh my God. I remember having Kirby's Dreamland at one point.
I have no desire. If it was a Game Boy SP, I would keep it, but because that's my favorite Game Boy. But I want you to have that because I feel like you would actually use it and clean it and make it look.
I love you. Thank you so
I love
much. Are
you.
you kidding me? Like
Absolutely.
I even saw there's this channel that I see every now and then, but it's this
restore stuff.
is this guy that he people will send in or trade in games,
Yeah.
and he will like for newer games. Like he will like right now he's like, for the Zelda Switch OLED. He's like send in, email me with what you've got and we can make a deal. Pretty much you send him your old games for new systems. That's what he
Yeah.
does. And one of the ones that he had was this. And he's like, oh, but it was like a new like casing, whatever the hell you want to call this. But oh my God, man. Okay, so I'm just gonna describe it. So Matt just gave me a Game Boy Color, but it was the Pokemon Yellow Special Edition that has Pikachu and Pichu on it, and the
Yeah.
power button is Pikachu's cheek. Oh my God, dude, this is nostalgic as hell.
Now, I mean, I love Pokemon more than anything.
Of course.
I have a Snorlax wallet. My wonderful brother-in-law and sister got me some great Snorlax gear.
And Munchlats.
I fucking love Pokemon. It's the best thing ever. There's a reason why it's the most profitable
Oh yeah.
IP in the world. Because Pokemon is the shit. But I just don't see myself playing because I have an emulator. I've got every game I could want on here, plus cheat codes. Like,
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. But it's
I'm not a collector. I'm not a system collector.
see now like part of me honestly thought about sending in some of my stuff, and I have like the Hey You Pikachu Nintendo 64, that blue one.
Yeah.
I even
with Pikachu on it.
yeah. I actually bought it.
Beautiful self.
I bought it for my friend. Sat down in Mississippi when I started collecting again. Yeah, and it even has like the little microphone with a yellow ball on it to play Hey You Pikachu. But like I honestly thought about sending it into this guy to try to get a new Switch and maybe get Tears of the Kingdom.
Good news. Time was changed to 8:30. So
For the event?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
So
But anyway, what I was going to say is that since you gave me this, I'm not going to trade in that Hey Pikachu 64. I'm not at all, because
that's not. I think that's one of the second or third rare 64. I think the rarest one is like the orange clear one, isn't it? Or the
I have
purple
no
clear
idea.
one. I think it's one of those.
I remember the one that I had. Of course, when we're younger, we traded in games and systems left and right. I'm sure you did.
GameStop was the shit back in
Games
the day.
and there was like EB Games.
EB bought out by GameStop.
Yeah, there's other stuff on like Goodman Road.
Or no, sorry, EB bought GameStop.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Right. But I had the Donkey Kong 64 version, so it was the clear green one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shit like that, I fucking hate that I traded in.
Donkey Kong.
And I replayed Donkey Kong 64 when I started collecting games again.
Yeah.
And it did not live up. Like
No?
Super Mario 64, sure, still a classic. You can still playability.
I hate Mario, but it's a fucking classic. Yeah.
Yeah. But Donkey Kong 64, I cannot play it again. And it was my favorite game when I was a kid. Like I fucking
Well, you can get burned down on that shit. Like
yeah.
one of my favorite games on 64 was Iki's Wrecking Ball. And
That sounds familiar.
yeah, you bounce around as a ball of weird monster balls. But I
Love weird monster balls.
No, my friend Daniel has it. But that and Pod Racers. That's all I fucking played on 64.
Again, pod racing is on the Switch. And it's
such a good fucking game.
I feel like the controls are easier or better. The handle's better.
For the faint of heart. Those fucking roads, those fucking maps are ridiculous.
The only one I can do, like, the back of my hand is, of course, the first one where it's on Tatooine.
Yeah.
Or whichever one. Yeah, the one from episode 1. Because you know it, because you fucking watched the movie 1,000 times.
No, what's his name?
Sebulba. It is Sebulba.
Is it Sebulba?
Mm-hmm. Sebulba. I had the fucking...
Sebulba is from Road to El Dorado. That's why I get him confused. Sebulba. But yeah, no, Sebulba he's my favorite character. I play the shit out of him. He talks trash.
Yeah.
He's the shit, man.
Ugly as hell. And
ugly as piss.
And I remember when that movie came out, of course, Taco Bell had their shit. Like, they had the big cups and, like, the lids that were the pod racers or characters. One of them was Anakin. One of them was Sebulba. We had the Sebulba one.
I can't remember which one I had. Because Sebulba was the massive one. With the big one, right? He had a big pod racer compared to Anakin's. Anakin had that little...
Anakin had the little tiny thing.
Yeah, the tiny thing. I think I had Anakin.
Yeah.
I can't remember. The one thing I remember from McDonald's, right? Since we're on this.
Beanie Babies.
Was... Fuck Beanie Babies. Was the VHS collectible action figures for Disney.
Yes! Those were the bee's knees, man.
And then the Pokeballs with the gold Pokemon cards.
Burger King. I still have them.
Yeah.
I still have.
Those were great, man.
I have.
That's what toys were the shit.
Yeah, man. And then also Burger King had like Dragon Ball Z one, like they were like statues. Yeah. I remember having Gohan.
They had that one. They were silver. They were painted silver, and they came with a card, a special promo card. Mm-hmm. I still had some of those cards. Let me show you something. Now that I'm getting excited.
Michael is now excitedly taking off his shorts. And he's spreading his cheeks in a very aggressive manner. And you can't hear it on the mic, but he's screaming, look at me, I'm a real boy. And then he's... Here, I want to show you all my comics I bought. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Please do. Because as an artist, I love comic book art, and especially the covers. So... this is going to be exciting. There's this amazing app, he says. Oh, is that...
Auction company.
No, I've seen it, but I'm always iffy on shit like that.
Highly recommend for comic book purchasers and people who buy vinyls. They have people on them.
You can't tell me that. Look, I need to stop. I honestly need to stop. I've put myself in enough of a hole. I have a nice collection of vinyls that I need to stop. Anywho, we're not talking about this right
signed.
Huh?
You need to get some vinyls signed.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Matt Miller to sign my collection.
I'll start digging. So first one, my favorite comic book series.
Jesus Christ, man.
My favorite superhero.
Yeah.
John Constantine, Hellblazer #1.
Nice.
9.4. I would like to get a 9.8, but for now...
Got these bitches graded, I see.
This was a count that I was going to have Michael Rooker sign, but I got sick and didn't go, and I'm still pissed.
Yeah.
Guardians 19...
Oh.
What was 1995? Yeah. This was the special holographic foil card cover. And it has Yondu on it.
Beautiful.
This was a character called Thunderstrike. A lot of people make fun of me for this because Thunderstrike is just like discount Thor. But he originally started out as being the new Thor. 9.8. That's the highest grade, one of the highest grade for 33.
Thunderstrike.
This is Spider-Man, number 13 of the new series, new cover, 9.0.
Ooh, that is
with
beautiful.
Hobgoblin.
With Hobby Gobby.
Not a fan of the artwork, but
really,
the story is great. It's a little too cartoonish. I like more of the gritty stuff, you know.
You it's too polished, is what you're kind of saying.
Yeah, okay, we can
Yeah.
say that. Yeah, sure. Then
Speaking of comic books,
this is what I found.
uh-oh.
Wanted to show you. Speaking of trading cards,
Uh-oh.
my old Naruto cards.
Naruto. I still have
I
that
used
box of Dragon Ball Z cards, by the way. Yeah. You want them?
Next podcast, bring them over.
Mm.
I literally can tell you any pricing for any card.
I looked them up one time. I was like, I'm too lazy for this shit.
I'll tell you right now what's worth what.
No, I looked it up. Like I went through and I realized just the different was it the rarity, like the super rare or whatever.
There's limited and unlimited series.
Yeah. But yeah, just trying to anyway. Ooh. And you have more, I see.
This is
Naruto
Mark
Nata.
Miller Hulk.
Mark Miller.
Yep. No, not Mark Miller.
R.I.P. Matt Miller.
Frank Miller. Frank Miller.
Mhm.
Not Mark. One thing you guys are going to learn is that I like a lot of obscure characters. I don't, Cap's my favorite. Thor's my favorite.
Yeah,
But
of
then I
course.
like a lot of other ones like
Yeah.
Black Knight, Avengers, Black Knight.
Yes.
This was the issue where Black Knight killed the Supreme Intelligence.
Really?
He just Cap's like, no, we can't kill an intelligent being, and then Black Knight's like, fuck you, bitch, and then sword right through the brain. You know, it was like, that's why I was excited about Eternals because we get to see.
Yeah.
You know.
Is there any word on when we're gonna see? I can't remember the actor's name. Jon Snow as Black Knight again.
You know, I'm still getting over the fact that he was casted. You know, being
Why?
5'5" or 5'6" or whatever the fuck his midget ass is.
Hey,
Casted as Black.
he's handsome. He was great in Game of Thrones.
Incredibly handsome.
Incredibly
very
handsome.
talented.
Great hair.
Unlike the guy Richard who plays Icarus, he's also in a new Amazon show called Citadel. Terrible fucking actor. I don't know how you go from being an incredible character in Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
But for some reason, everything he touches, movie or show wise, everything else, it just fails. It bombs.
You know.
They keep trying with him. Just stop.
You know, give peace a chance.
This is Power Man, aka Luke Cage.
Luke Cage.
Fist. This is the early series.
Nice.
Yep, I'm excited about that one. I'm just going to show you the fancy ones here. But this Mark Miller Hulk, like I'm not even a Hulk fan, and just that artwork alone, like crazy. Boop. There's a few in here I want to show you, but I started collecting Adam Warlock because of the film recently. Yeah. So I got a few Adam Warlock, but here's an earlier Avengers with Yellow Jacket.
Ooh.
From the movie.
Yeah.
Ant-Man 1.
Yeah.
And then this, you'll like this one. This is
the story of a girl who tried to river and drown the whole world.
She looks so bad in photographs.
I so love her when she smiles. Okay. Enough of that.
I love it. So this is John. This is
no, I'm John.
This is before he becomes U.S. agent. You remember him from the show?
John Walker. His name is, yeah.
Yep. That's when he was donning the actual.
And like we fucking hated him,
but he was so good.
But it was a character that it was like Joffrey, where it was he was meant to hate.
That is the perfect.
Yeah,
the perfect. Analogy.
Yeah, especially when he bashed that dude's head in with a fucking shield.
Well, I don't feel bad for that dude. He killed his friend, his lifelong, like his career-long friend.
Oh, I don't remember anything, but yeah.
Remember, it killed his partner.
Sure.
His partner, the black guy, I can't remember his name, but he killed him, so he got mad and just.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Like.
That's why the U.S. government was strict on who should get the serum and who shouldn't.
Because when you get pieces of shit,
yeah,
you get shit.
Exactly. So if someone's not mentally fortified, like Steve was, you're just gonna go crazy on power. That's what Steve.
Yeah, dude got twisted.
Yeah. And now he's going to be on Hydra's side. He's going to be a U.S. agent, which sucks.
Yeah, I thought. What about the Thunderbolts movie? Was he going to be part of that?
I don't know what's
I
going
thought
on
so.
because of that writer's strike. I don't
Damn
know if
it.
they're gonna. Yeah, yeah. It sucks. I'm glad they can hopefully they can get paid better.
Absolutely.
As a writer myself,
Yeah.
um, it'd be nice to see them get paid a little bit more. But
Especially the quality work that they give us. That,
yeah,
the
not
movies
recently.
and series that they put out mean the world to us, obviously, as nerds. I'm not talking about, of course, comic book stuff, but in general. But anyway, they help us get through day-to-day
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
So we need it. Quit being assholes. Pay them their
Yeah.
fucking money.
I think it was just mainly the streaming services, like
Oh.
Netflix and Paramount and Apple weren't paying them according to what movie writers were getting.
Oh.
Which is fair. I understand. I mean, you guys they release these big budgets, and that's why. Why do you think? What? What? Oh, I'm sorry. That's why. That's why. Scarlett Johansson sued Disney
Yeah.
because she lost financially um, from them going straight to streaming and um,
And well, I mean, her character died anyway, but
her character died, but she was getting residuals. And based on how the movie does in theaters is how much she gets paid. But if they put it on service and they say, well, we're not giving you residuals based on service, she's losing money because people are just going to stay home and watch the movie and not go to the movie theater.
yeah, of course, which
I
we
would
did.
do that. I work in the movie theater and I would still stay home.
Yeah.
So it's it's a fickle business. Honestly, I feel like streaming services shouldn't make movies. 'Cause
Hey, first of all, you can fickle my pickle guy.
they don't. The only good streaming service movie I've ever watched was recently Blackberry. Was a movie called Blackberry. It's
Yeah.
based on the creation of the BlackBerry phone. Highly recommend it. It's on Plex. And then the Extraction movie from Netflix with Chris Hemsworth, Thor.
Oh
It's that
yeah.
military movie. They're very good movies. But other than that, the 90 other movies they release in a year are garbage.
I'm trying to think of a movie that I've enjoyed that's from a streaming service, but I can't really. Nothing jumps out.
I know. It's usually just shows. Like Disney's got some killer shows. Netflix has some killer shows.
Yeah.
That's about it. Witcher season 1. That's it. Not season 2.
What do you have against season 2?
Oh, it doesn't follow the book nor the games.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
They did their creative freedom and completely changed it. And it's obvious they're making the story more about Ciri than Geralt, which the story's always been about Geralt. I don't know if they're
Geralt.
assholes. And that's why Henry Cavill left.
Good for him, man.
Good for him. And he got signed to go do a Warhammer thing, which is
He
what
loves Warhammer, so that's
he
amazing.
fucking loves
He
Warhammer.
talks about it so much. Yeah.
I'm so excited he got what he wanted.
That's so.
He got a multi-million-dollar deal to produce and star in fucking Warhammer. Let's do it.
That's beautiful.
If you guys have not watched any Space Marines or Warhammer 40K lore, watch it. It's some of the most incredible shit. But this is an exclusive comic book that came with the Constantine collectors or special release VHS and DVD.
Cool. Oh,
Keanu Reeves.
Not to deter this. Let's talk about how it sucks that nowadays in games, when you get the physical copies, you don't get the instruction manual anymore. That just reminded me of that.
Dude.
We don't have to really talk about it, but I just want to say it.
No, not Disney. Nintendo got some shit for that because of Zelda, the recent game.
Yeah.
You get a case and you have the game, but there's no insert. It's like, why am I the case is great.
Yeah.
And it's got a cool little reverse side. Like I always like to take the cases and do the reverse side of the paper because there's always like a cool picture on the back.
What?
It's like more landscape picture.
I
did
never
it for
knew
Xbox
that.
360, PlayStation 3.
Like you take the little the artwork that has the front and the back of the game, whatever.
And 90% of the time, you flip the paper around, it has like a scenic view.
I never knew that.
Like a lot of RPG games had that, but Nintendo, it's like, the fuck, man.
Well, I mean,
I know you're trying to save money, but
if the game is worth it, I don't really care as much.
A lot of people saying that the new Zelda game's good,
Mhm.
but there's nothing different from the first one except like a new map area, and you have the crafting system.
I've heard nothing but great things about it.
There's nothing to push the series forward. There's nothing innovative. So
Well,
I
I'm a
mean,
whore for Zelda.
I'm okay with that. I don't really mind. I mean, the
You don't play
game's
it anyway.
killing. The game's. I'm never gonna play it. I don't
Right.
play Zelda. Never liked Zelda.
Here
Don't
we go.
really have an opinion on it.
Yeah.
Just from what I hear, people are saying it's a great game. Definitely gonna compete for Game of the Year.
Oh yeah.
Just it's not improving on any of the systems from the previous game. Nothing new. So
Yeah. I mean, I did see something where I guess the who's it what's it's of the company said that pretty much the way that Breath of the Wild was is going to be the way that Zelda is from here on, which I'm perfectly okay with.
yeah.
But I can see what you mean. If like there's no development, there's no advancement or whatever.
But at the same time, I can't really complain because I bought Skyrim about 7 different times on different platforms.
But also, like Skyrim, you also get a different experience.
No, I love Skyrim.
You get that's one of those games you can just get lost in.
I never get tired of it.
It's so pretty too.
Yeah.
And it's one of those games where like I just would love to. First of all, would level up my archery and my snake and my lock picking. Those would be my 3 bigger boots. And then I would be sneaky. I would like no one would hear me, and I would just go into caves and stuff, and I would just archer shoot arrows at bitches. And it's supposed to be the slow motion. You just
their friend would die next to him, and be like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
All right, there's something going on here.
There's something going on.
And then they go back to cooking or whatever the fuck they were doing.
on my Switch, I have a screenshot video or whatever of me because I built my house on a hill or whatever, and then I just randomly shot an arrow. It hit a deer in the head, and that fucker flipped through the air and like
ragdoll
flew away.
You gotta love the ragdoll physics.
Oh, it was so awesome.
I remember when the game first came out, when you would die from a giant, you would just fly into space.
Yeah. And then I was like, no.
There's a guy that released a video. I'm going to send you the link.
Okay.
But he was able to recover the very first Skyrim release version. The very first Skyrim 1 or 0.1. So the very first, before they had any patches, this is back in 2011. And he goes around and plays it, and there's so many glitches and stuff. But, Bethesda's got that thing where it's like, yeah, it has glitches, and sometimes you encounter, some pretty bad bugs. But overall, the experience has always been really entertaining.
I feel like there's a certain beauty in that, in the imperfections, because it does make it fun. Like when I started playing Hogwarts Legacy, I might have mentioned this to you, and it's like when you're meeting Professor Fig or whatever, and my guy is laying on the ground, and his cloak, the end of his cloak, is like waving in the air, just freaking out. I'm like, "What is it, boy? Did Timmy fall down the well?" Because it's like freaking the fuck out.
Diablo. There's going to be a good bit of Game of the Years this year. Final Fantasy
Fall Guys
16 is coming out at the end of the month.
Minecraft too.
Excited for that. But Minecraft too, yeah, please. But
no, please don't.
In all honesty, I think Hogwarts should get it. It gave us exactly what we wanted. It was an incredible game, a wonderful story, so many well-crafted characters.
Yeah,
the combat was fucking incredible.
The combat was so fun.
Yeah,
I would just pick them up, slam them down, throw them around.
Yeah,
take their pants off.
And the flying was great.
Flying was great.
Both animal and broom.
I never got used to the mounts. I didn't really. Well, then again, like because you get a broom first, and I was like, "This is so easy. You can just." But then, like the mounts, it takes a moment, and you're like, "All right, come on, hippogriff, yeah!" And
Yeah. No, the broom you can just hop on and go.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can just. It's so funny because I would immediately do the right stitch, so you just start levitating and like,
yeah,
bye guys.
Yeah, even though I've maxed everything out, I platinumed the game.
Mm-hmm.
I still just use the broom. I just boom, gone.
Yeah.
And then every time I still remember, and I get goosebumps just thinking about it. But when I first got on the broom and I sped past around Hogwarts and in
Yeah.
between the buildings, it was an emotional experience, because it's something
Yeah.
we grew up with.
Yeah. There's so many times when I just stopped wherever I was on the map, and as long as it was visible, and I would just turn the camera to where I could see Hogwarts in the distance. I'm like, this is
It's incredible, man.
it's so cool.
And if you would see it with ray tracing on PlayStation, you would cry, man. I remember the first time I got emotional. The first time I went into the woods,
Yeah.
the Forbidden Woods, and I was just like, and then I saw, and when I first saw Hagrid's shack,
I don't know
it
if I ever
broke me,
found it,
man.
but I knew that they put it in
It's
there
right
and they put a
outside.
tribute
It's
to
right
him.
outside the school.
Wait, I'm an idiot. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, you walked up to it and
Hagrid's house, man.
yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
It was
And the
emotional.
music in there is good too, da 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 da
So
da
good.
da da.
That's Jurassic Park.
I know.
Still a memorable song.
Yeah.
But man, that game to me personally, and I love Diablo 4, and there's a couple other games I played this year that I really enjoyed. But so far, I think Hogwarts. Zelda will probably win. Zelda always fucking wins.
I mean, it's the GOAT.
But I think Hogwarts needs it, especially the fact that this team has worked tirelessly to bring it out on three different system platforms and two different generations.
Yeah.
So, I think they deserve it.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. I know you because you 100% it, right?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
platinum on it.
So
First one.
Huh? The
First
game you
platinum
do it?
ever.
Nice.
Yeah, I love the game that much. It was incredible.
That's a beautiful film. But I remember the one side quest is when you're in Hogsmeade, and it's like this ugly ass, was it elf? Is that what Dobby is? House elf.
The little girl, the female elf?
The weird, ugly ass fucking elf.
I did the PlayStation exclusive quest where you're going through the trippy trials.
Yes.
Xbox and PC were so fucking mad.
That actually gave me a jump scare.
Because
during that
quest
mission
is PlayStation only, and it happens to be the best quest in the game.
That I remember because I was like, okay, because you're gonna buy this shop and whatever, and this elf, and you're going to talk to this bitch witch up the hill, whatever.
Yeah,
and then they all like you go into like this chest, I think, and go downstairs, and it's just black.
It's unsettling.
And then mannequins.
The entire time.
Yeah.
Unsettling. It was like like the game all of a sudden changed its atmosphere.
Yeah.
It was a horror movie. Crazy.
For any Doctor Who fans that could possibly be listening, what is it? The Blind Angels? I can't remember what they're called. Forgive me. But that kind of vibe where you look away for a second and it's right there.
You remember making halfway through the quest and the light comes on and they were right here?
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck? So I'm sitting there trying to destroy them because I don't want them to
get
near me again. So I'm just like, all right, let's get rid of them now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That quest was so chaotic because it didn't hold your hand, didn't tell you what to do.
Mm-mm.
And you had to just come up with what you had to do to get certain things to you, like the lights and shit.
Yeah.
Like you had to just think outside the box.
Yeah.
I excited that we got to experience it, but at the same time, I understand the anger that Xbox and PC fans
Oh, absolutely.
because that is the best quest in the game. And then you get a shop at the end.
I never went back.
You never went back? Well, do you remember after you do that, you go talk to the witch again?
Yeah.
And then she just goes God mode on you and it's just like, all right, let's fucking fight.
Oh, I destroyed that ass.
Yeah.
I beat the fuck out of her.
But if you go back to that ugly elf you were talking about,
yeah,
you get the shop.
Yeah.
It's your own shop. You get to name it.
I think yeah. Just she was like, what do we want to name it? What do we want to sell?
Yeah.
I'm like, bitches and brooms. And
yeah.
What do we want to sell? We want to sell
bitches and brooms. Down with the OPP. But yeah, boats and hoes.
Gotta have me my the Quinta de Santa Maria. Doing the bottom while we're drinking sangria. Let me have nachos, my dad's boat. The whole slow down because my dick can float. My favorite thing to do is when we're listening to any song it could be. That was weird phrasing. And I'll just randomly throw out Boats and Hoes.
Boats and Hoes. You have to.
You have to.
You could be the hype man. Boats and Hoes.
If I could get paid to like go on stage with any sort of artist just to say Boats and Hoes, dream job.
Let's say this. Let's say you could be my hype man. I'm going to say something, then I want you to say Boats and Hoes. Ready? Right. Doesn't matter what I say.
Okay.
My friend shot himself in the head.
Boats and Hoes. This podcast is brought to you by BetterHelp.
Can't believe you said that, John. It was absolutely insensitive.
Hold on, we need to do an ad break. Reality Scream is brought to you by BetterHelp.com.
BetterHelp, we all need it.
We know that you're sad. Don't be like Mike.
We all need it.
Actually, no, on a serious note, I did use BetterHelp.
BetterHelp is a great program.
Yeah.
You can also lie to them. I think it's $80 a month, but you can lie and say you don't have a job and you get down to $50. I understand it's not always great to tell people to lie and shit, but I think if it has to do with your mental health, I think it's appropriate.
So lie about your mental health is what you're saying?
Just lie and say you don't have a job or you make like $15K a year.
Yeah, a little penis.
They'll give it to you for cheaper. I recommend doing it. I also think BetterHelp also takes some insurances.
They do. Yeah.
We're not sponsored by BetterHelp. I'm just saying.
Well, we just lost our sponsorship now. Because you just told them how to cheat the system. We just lost the sponsorship.
We just lost our sponsorship to Manscaped. That's why we still have Raid Shadow Legends. I'm just kidding. You know what my dream would be? To be sponsored by Marvel Snap. Wouldn't that be incredible?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, guys. I play it casually.
But no.
John plays it probably hardcore.
No, I actually haven't played. I didn't play this last season. The Guardian season, I didn't really touch it, and then I randomly touched touch it. I randomly picked it up 2 nights ago, and I looked, and I had 2 variants right that I bought. I had it's Superior Spider-Man Doc Ock, so Dr. Octopus. So I bought that shit, and then I got the Null Thor.
Oh wow, 2 fucking incredible characters.
Yeah. But one of them was in the one that you can pin. So I had it pinned already, the Thor one.
I want to say 2 things.
Go ahead.
If you like Marvel,
love it,
and you like mobile games,
love them.
Play Marvel Snap. It is not pay to win.
No.
There are no heinous, aggressive microtransaction system. You fucking play it, and it's a card game, and it's really fun. And if we ever did, I don't think we ever will, but if we ever got a sponsorship for it, I would take it in a fucking heartbeat.
That's the attitude.
Because it's ethical. It's an ethical game, and I highly recommend anybody
No,
play
you
it.
can spend money on it, but in my own honest opinion, I think that this is one of the games where you actually get worth your money.
Yes, and there's no pay to win.
No
pay to win, like those fucking. No offense to Koreans, I love Koreans, but those fucking Korean games where
Jesus Christ,
pay
Michael.
and win and beat the store. Well, that's how they are. I play a lot of Korean
Fortnite.
games. I play a lot of Korean games. No, that's an American game.
Minecraft.
It's like no, goddamn, it's an American game. Listen, it's a great.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Go check out that game if you like superhero, like Marvel or comic book characters and stuff.
And it's a card game if you don't know, and it's the
like
game lasts 6, maybe 7 turns. Sometimes 4. One of my favorite things to do is when someone plays Magic, and so it makes it go from a 6-turn game to a 7-turn game, right? So obviously they have a plan. And then I take Scarlet Witch and I throw it there, and it ends it right.
Scarlet fucking Witch. What the fuck does she do?
You don't know Scarlet Witch? Scarlet Witch is one of my favorite cards in the game, and I love my variant for her. She will change the spot to a random spot, like
so. She would change the spot.
Like the space, whatever it's called, the area. So like you like say that it says this is a 7-turn game, it will change it to a random one. So it's like draw 2 cards, like that. Like it'll change the space. I'm not good with the words.
Didn't they release Hyperion? Wasn't that a character?
I think so. Hyperion is a character.
But yeah, I know he's a character. He's one of my favorite villains. And he's evil. No, sorry. Why did I say Hyperion? Sorry, that's DC. Did they release a character? I'm just fucking. This is what happens when you play Diablo.
While you're recording a podcast,
I did
you
not
can't do
mean-
that in the area, Mike.
I didn't mean Hyperion. I meant
Sentry.
Thank you.
Sentry's in there.
How good is he? What's his thing?
I can't remember his power or cost, but I know that he in the very right spot. You can't play in the very right spot because in that spot will be the void, and the void's like a negative power.
Okay,
So that's it.
that's it. Okay,
But
so
again, I can't.
he's not broken.
I don't think so.
No.
I think he probably has like a good power, I guess strength wise. I don't remember anything. I have a deck on there called LAWL, LAWL, and my entire goal is to troll my opponent.
It's called LOL.
Yeah, LAWL.
What's the troll?
Let me get my phone out, and I can tell you a few. Of course, I have like Scarlet Witch.
Okay, so would you consider her a broken card?
No, not at all. Leader at the beginning was a broken card. Leader will play the same card that your opponent did, but on your side. And so no matter what they play, if you were winning 2 out of the 3 card spaces and you play that card, you're going to win because you're going to play whatever they did, right? So, but they change it to whichever one to the left of your card. So I got some cool variants in here. Not to turn this into that. Cool. Dazzler, I don't give a toot about you.
Oh, I was about to show you that. I have Dazzler issue 1, very first issue of Dazzler, first appearance.
Cool beans.
Bought it. You know how much I got it for? $2.
$2. Let me find my LOL.
Which is insane.
Okay, so my LOL deck, I'll take it out because they changed Sunspot, but it's Sunspot. Every time you don't use an energy, +1 attack for him. Black Widow, RIP. And I'm gonna
I fucking pee Black Widow. I don't give a shit when anyone says Black Widow was a fucking 8 out of 10. Y'all can suck my fucking dick.
You don't mean that.
No, it was a good movie. The only thing I didn't like about it
Taskmaster
was Taskmaster,
Yeah.
which was a fucking crime.
They did
And
not do
then-
Taskmaster justice.
They did not. And
They
I
ripped
love
off.
Olga Kurylenko. She is an incredible actress. But she should have even thought at one point, like, oh, okay, well, this is dumb. This is that was the dumbest thing. But that's it. That's the only thing I didn't like. I love the chemistry between the family.
Yeah.
People were saying how
Oh, yeah.
cheesy was when she was jumping down from the fucking aircraft when it exploded. I like Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
So you best believe I love that shit, dude. They went to space in a DeLorean. Love that shit.
And there's David Harbour's in it. Hopper from Stranger Things. That's his name.
Yes.
Played
He played
Red something.
Comrade. He played
Red.
Red
Red Dead Redemption. Red Hood. I can't remember.
Red Crimson.
Red Crimson. Yeah. Crimson Red. Omega Red.
Crimson Red. One of those. Mega Red. I don't know.
Michael Red. So, that's my law deck. So, Black Widow will give you the Widow's Bite, so they can't draw another card till they play it.
Yes.
Psylocke, because I like to have another energy.
Psylocke. I love that character.
Yeah. Scorpion.
Scorpion?
Again,
What is Scorpion? Is he just a 1-drop?
I keep pressing the button to where I will accidentally add it or take it away. So Scorpion on reveal will afflict cards in your opponent's hand -1 power. So again, I'm doing nothing but to piss off the opponent. Then I got armor.
You're making troll decks.
Yeah. Oh, just this one. And armor where cards at this location can't be destroyed. Scarlet Witch, that's my variant, by the way. Scarlet Witch.
Oh my god. Dude, I love that. It's like a
Oh, here's my
like a
Psylocke, by the way.
retro logo. Black and white anime manga Psylocke?
Oh, because I leveled up that bitch. Let me.
Dude, that looks. I love the artwork on that.
Yeah, dude. What was the one that I was thinking? Oh, wait. Look at my Nova. When you get the chance.
Is it Symbiote Nova? Oh,
Venomized Nova.
I never knew he was.
Yeah. So anyway, going back to this, next one is well, I have Cosmo, which you can't do reveal there. Green Goblin.
What the fuck is that? Was he Red Lantern? I'm just kidding.
That Spider-Man, because he does the web to where they
Which
can't
one
play.
is that?
I'm not sure
I've
entirely.
never seen that. That
Then I got Hobby Dobby. So I have two cards that will do. One will do -3. The other one will do -8. Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah,
a lot of people want to admit this, but honestly, I think I love Hobgoblin just as much as I love Green Goblin.
that's fair.
I don't know why, but
Captain Marvel,
so
because
scary.
she will move into a space that will help you win the game if possible.
Captain Marvel, does she have a variant?
This is the variant. I have another variant. Hold
The
on.
Chibi? Yeah.
I have another variant. No, I don't. Damn it.
I love the Hawkeye Chibi one card they gave us pretty
Yeah.
early on.
And then Destroyer.
I bought Cap. I bought the Cat, was like $2.99.
The first one.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
enjoyed
buddy.
that. Is there like a better version of Cap though?
There's a site. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a site where you can look up all the variants, and it's really sweet.
Check that out.
Oh, my favorite. This is my favorite Venom variant I have. He's holding a
That's dope.
wrestling championship
Did
belt.
you get a chance to play that one game? What is it called? Midnight Suns. I have it on
No.
PlayStation 5. Loved it. If you like turn based, you like this game.
Yeah. A buddy of mine actually told me that he played it and he loved it.
Yeah, it was a really good game. Played through the base game story and everything, but there's like Deadpool they just released, Storm they just released, Venom. Venom's now a playable
Ooh.
character. There was another random one.
Let me see. There is one more variant I wanted to show you that I freaking. Oh, it was Jubilee. Because I saw that I could level her up.
Jubilee sucks ass.
There's.
That character.
Well, I like this variant because it's like an anime kind of one.
Oh, I would have got that then.
Yeah.
Just for the artwork, I would have got that one.
There are some where like I don't care if I use them or not. I will go ahead and
just get the artwork. Just
yeah,
get the card. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, like I haven't been playing this as much, so I don't really care as much. Hmm. So Michael is playing with a group of people. Legion event.
Wait, that was it? I didn't get any legendaries. What the fuck is this shit? The fuck is the fuck?
I didn't fucking do this. I worry about this. I worry about anything. What the fuck? Have you seen the memes that are? I can't remember the guy's name. I can never remember anybody's name. But it's like it to be, like, oh, you're such a good worker, or oh, it's a beautiful day today, and the guy's like, you sure about that? You sure about that?
Oh, there's a song I want to show you.
Oh, yes, please show me things.
I want to show you this song. You're never going to get monetized on YouTube, by the way. We're going to have to rely on Patreon. Because we're going to be playing music and shit. And I just don't give a fuck. I'd rather just listen to music. Oh, hey. They played it live? Yes! You know what I love about them?
Everything.
They just don't give away care about how they look. They're just there to play,
like how they dress
and enjoy and have fun. And Jack Black, just seeing how people react to him online. I mean, he's up there with Keanu Reeves, Adam Sandler, like just really beloved, really wonderful people.
Jack Black is truly a treasure.
Yeah.
And that's someone I would totally fangirl over if I met him.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Like, you want to talk about the first? I can tell you the first movie I bought with my own money.
And I love how they still have like props and shit for their original album and movie.
Oh yeah, I mean that money that they spent. Why not?
One of my favorite comments from the video game song or video is when someone goes, "Wow, these guys are really talented. I feel like they would create the greatest song ever made." And someone goes, "No, maybe just a tribute
Just
to
a
the greatest
tribute.
song."
Do you remember? I'm sure you do. When you lived with us, and anytime I would go downstairs to play guitar and sing, and I would warm up, I would start by playing Karate by Tenacious D.
Yes.
And I would just be like, Mike, I go, you're like, what? And I go, with karate, I'll kick your ass. Me up to Tiananmen Square. Oh, yeah, motherfucker. I'm going to fucking yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Rules the rules, not a bloody pubic hairs. Motherfucker. Now betrayed me, then lied, tried to hide, and I died
Love
even
that
inside. You
shit.
know the reason why.
I love that shit.
Yeah, dude.
But I think that's going to be it for us today.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys tuning in.
Thank you.
You've
And again, I'm
been
John.
surprisingly quiet. Actually, hold on. Before we go, let me show you this. This is issue 1 of Judge Dredd, 1985, I think.
Anyway, thank you for tuning in. And don't forget to subscribe on Patreon at www.pornhub.com/realitystream/channels.
Pornhub.com/John's Feet. And we'll.
Bro, I got Hobbit feet.
You got some hairy ass feet?
Oh, dude, they're not that hair. I just have hair on my feet. And as a teenager, I'm like, the Hobbit.
Hobbit.
Oh, is it hairy?
Oh shit! Yeah, this is the live one. Let's watch this real quick. I can watch Jack Black all day.
Oh, yeah.
I watched Nacho Libre the other day.
Nacho. Have you told them that these are the orphans' cheaps?
Wow, Gas, talented guitarist.
I love randomly seeing Kyle Gass in things.
I love it.
Like he's in Friends. He's in an episode of Friends.
I love when Jack brings him along with his adventures, and he's just happy to be there. I don't know why. It just gives it's a good vibe.
Have you seen Jack Black in Community, the show?
No. Have you seen him with Workaholics? Let's check out the Community one. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it, but he's of course in an episode of Community. And you cannot spell, my friend.
Shut up. And I love how Jack is so great. They'll just shoehorn characters into their shows.
Oh yeah, they just threw him in a bunch of old scenes. That's what's happening right now.
Oh, is this when they're trying to make him like he's been there the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because he's trying to join the study group.
Who the fuck is that? Scene is that? Hey, it's boobs.
Oh, his name is Buddy in this. Yep.
I feel like it's in his contract. He has to sing anytime he does something.
No, I don't think so. This. No, this isn't what I thought he was going to say. It is. I cut it off. Jeff was
Oh,
like,
is
"Hey,"
he a pervert?
he just made a comment, but Jeff cuts him off. He's like, "Hey, Annie's pretty young. We don't try to sexualize her." Yet Jeff is always trying to hit it. Not two now.
Was it the high kick?
Yes. Come. La biblioteca.
He's a toddler. God, no, that's too much.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Does he die?
No. Wow.
Bro, I'm hanging out with Owen Wilson, bro.
So he just fucking leaves. Well, Starburns is a loser who made meth. That character dies in a meth explosion.
Starburns?
Starburns.
In real life?
No, in the show.
Bro, I still can't get over Starburns, bro. But yeah, if Owen Wilson's like, hey, come hang out with me, I'm hanging out with him.
I have something to admit. I feel like kind of an asshole because I told you to move closer to Mike earlier. I didn't have this turned up.
Is that what it was?
I was like, why is he so quiet?
No, it's better for you to get used to saying that shit. I mean, we might bring somebody in, like a host. I would like to bring, a guest on or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
And if they're talking over here, you gotta be able to tell them.
Yeah, I'm easy.
So maybe we can get Nick on here.
He actually, when I first told him about the first I did for the podcast, when it was me, you, and Sarah, he immediately was like, "Can I come in? Like to promote yours?"
I don't mind promoting this shit. He's
No, I
got a
don't mind
great
either.
podcast.
It's more like we don't. Have we done anything with the first one yet?
No, I am waiting. I'm in touch with the person that did our last intro. This time I'm gonna have him do it. Have his wife do it. She's British, and we're gonna do more of a classical,
Wait, the one that
chill intro.
for beep. Because I don't want anyone to take that. I still like it. But like the one that you sent us. What is this? What are you doing? I don't understand.
I'm trying to show you. She did a intro for me before.
I don't understand. What are you doing? Hey, Roddy. It's me. Thought it was reality stream.
Oh, that's what it is.
Fucking nerd.
Hold on.
So Michael is now viewing pornography on
If
the family
Pornhub
computer.
pops up, just ignore it.
Um, I'm so fancy. Really loyalty.
Yeah, what kind of fucking bullshit? Here it is. She did this intro for me.
Yo.
I figured we would just do a classical one like that.
Okay.
So this is gonna be our logo. I love this logo.
Oh yeah.
The chick that did it for me was incredible. But yeah, I'm pumped up. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is a good song.
Oi. Boats and hose.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. We will see you guys next week. Appreciate it.
We are out. Goose goose.